Micah, Diablo Valley Gazette, still here at the East Bay ComicCon. I spotted this table full of beautiful, unique art. Really awesome stuff. I can't say I've ever seen it, these characters represented like this before. So I had to talk to the artist. I'm here today with...
Hi, New Salt. I go by the name of New again online.
This is really incredible stuff, really unique. How did you come across this style?
Well, you know, when I was kind of developing art, like, because I've been doing this for like 10 plus years, at the beginning I tried to draw like traditional comic book style, and then eventually it was really hard for me until I started incorporating a lot of old animation. So I started like really looking back and then looking at old cartoons and then moving the kind of the American comic book stuff I already knew and then mixing them together to come with something that was, I thought was a bit, something that represented me, I guess. So then it ended up being more how I draw now. And it was a lot more fun once I got to that point where it became fun to draw and not so hard. Like I was like fighting my nature trying to draw like traditional comic book muscles and stuff. It was really hard for me, so when I started moving more animation into it, it started being so much more fun and more me, and then so I was able to kind of pull all my inspiration from old comic book artists and old cartoon artists, you know, and then this is the style kind of ended up kind of being, and it's been developing every year and changing, you know, since I first did it, and now it's like a lot different, so I just kind of keep pushing it forward and changing it, and yeah, just pushing it as hard as I can to kind of keep going with it.
This is incredible. So you've literally come up with your own style, and wow, I'm really super impressed with this. Would you, who would you say, if anything, were your influences in developing this?
I'm a big fan of Milt Kahl. He did 101 Dalmatians, you know, like the Rogers scene, and like we also did Sword in the Stone and stuff. And he was one of my favorite artists as a kid. And those movies are some of my favorite Disney movies of all time. And then when you go back further, you look at like Felix the Cat, and like, you know, and then you look at like Popeye, and then a lot of those old cartoons that I used to watch, like Looney Tunes, and
Max Fleischer.
And then yeah, then even like the Superman, Fleischer Studio stuff, and then you kind of get all those things and you push it together, and you kind of get the idea of using the big feet and the fun, like the four-fingered hands and all kind, and it's a lot more fun. But I able to kind of change it and kind of do some interesting stuff with it, so it's not so cartoony, but it's still like it's still fun, like how I did Johnny Cash and kind of make him look like Johnny Cash, but you still kind of change it and kind of push the shapes a little bit, and you know, so they still know who it is, but it's definitely different than what they usually interpretation of that character, you know.
Well done. I am thoroughly impressed. I hope to see more from you, and I wish you the best of success.
Thank you. I appreciate the time, and thanks for coming by.
Thanks a lot. You have a great con.
You too.